Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. Well, India chasing 172 to close the series out to get a 3-0 lead to win this series, to win the trophy. But at this point in time, at the halfway stage of that chase, you'd have to think that England will not let India get away to a 3-0 lead easy, because they've got India struggling a wee bit at 78 for 4. Which means that they've got to score at a smidge over 9 and over in the back 10. India does have a long batting lineup. Remember, India bats till 8, but still safe to say that a spot of trouble perhaps?
Yes, for sure. I think the reason is Adil Rashid is getting the ball to turn.
Yeah.
So his 2 overs are going to be the crucial ones. You're looking at 9.4 required at this stage. The older ball, pace of deliveries into the pitch, slower ones is something which all the England fast bowlers will be thinking of. The short pitch delivery also has worked in their favour. The slight bit of two-paced nature of the pitch certainly going England's way. India losing, I think, 4 wickets is going to put that much pressure. So I think it's tilted in England's favour at this stage for sure.
Yeah, 3 of those wickets came in the power play. And at this point in time, Hardik Pandya and Washington Sundar are there. Remember, bear in mind that these two haven't had a lot of batting, right? They've done the cameos, they've had the quick innings. Washington Sundar got a few hits away in the last game in his partnership with Tilak Verma, took India over the line. But getting a 90-100 run partnership in 10 overs, in a wicket that's kind of two-paced like this, it's an uphill task for the batters coming now.
It's a good challenge for them, and you've seen Hardik was making that conscious effort of getting his eye in.
Yeah.
So he's going to take his time. He's going to look to absorb the pressure at the stage. Washington Sundar may be the guy who should be aggressor in this partnership for the next 3 or 4 overs.
Yeah.
And if he's able to do that, then that will lay that foundation for India's run chase for sure. Dhruv Jurel and Aksar still to come.
Yeah.
So there is still batting there with India at this stage, and the partnership is something which they're looking at. Yes, England definitely, I would say, still has got the upper hand at this stage in the game.
At this point, India will be looking at Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya will be looking at himself and wanting to do what Tilak Verma did in the previous game. Again, if you remember, India, while chasing, was in a spot of bother. Wickets fell. But it's one person who anchored that innings, held it together, shepherded it, and got India across the line. That was Tilak Verma, hoping that Hardik Pandya can do that. But again, makes you think after watching Adil Rashid bowl here, it just makes you think why England is being so stubborn and not playing Rehan Ahmed and going with 4 pacers, Zach. I just don't get it.
Yeah, more and more we're seeing in the series that change would have been a big change for England, a big positive change because they're able to make the game out of it. In the previous game also you saw they created that scenario at the halfway mark in that defence, but were not able to close it. And here again, today in this game, it was a similar kind of a situation. Now, between Livingston and Adil Rashid, yes, Adil Rashid will have that kind of impact, but Livingston was not able to create that. A regular bowler possibly would be able to extract more out of the conditions. And that is something which England is missing. Food for thought for them, but I think if they're able to secure this game, keep the series alive, then you will see them making that change maybe in the coming game.
Well, it's interesting that you say food for thought because it's been served to them after every game, but they refuse to eat it. So they're still going ahead with their 4 pacers. Let's have a look once again at what their bowlers have done so far with his experience and guile. Obviously, Adil Rashid bowled his 2 overs for 8 and got a wicket. Liam Livingstone's just bowled the 1. He's gone for 11, but you can be sure that he's going to come back and bowl a few now. Bryden Cass and Mark Wood and Jofra have all been successful. They've all got the 1 wicket. But I think at this point in time, for England, the key is with Livingstone and Adil Rashid. Where would you like to see India at the end of 15 overs? Where would you see them poised, like to see them poised for the back 5?
I think they should look at adding 40 runs. That's what they will be thinking without losing a wicket ideally. So you'll have 2 set batters in, or at the most 1 wicket. That is going to give them that platform to launch for the last 5. And you might still look at 10 plus at that stage. But you will know that the fast bowlers will be bowling at that stage on this pitch. If you get it wrong as a fast bowler, you can go for runs. So that's what and that's how I think Indian batters at this stage will be looking to analyze and create situation.
It's been tough because post the power play, India's hit only one boundary so far. So you tend to wonder where the runs are going to come from. It's been tough going for them, but the ground's not that big. So if you middle it, sometimes even bottom of the bat, it can go for 6. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. You have to say advantage England at this point in time, and you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind the series staying alive. 2-1 is a good scoreline going into the Pune game in 3 days' time. But wait, we're still far away from that. Right now, we've got to wrap up this Rajkot match. And whichever way it ends, we will be here with Cricbuzz Live. So do catch us then. Michael Warren will be joining us. All we have time for on Comm Box. Thanks for watching.